Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our mathematics lesson. Remember, we have been dealing with ratio, and we are still in ratio. Here, there's a question. Told a primary school in Gidurai. A primary school in Gidurai. A primary school in Gidurai has 1,800 pupils. The ratio of girls to boys is 3 to 5 respectively. How many more boys than girls are there? So here we have 1,800 pupils. That's the total number of pupils in Gidurai Primary School. The ratio of boys to girls is 3 to 5 respectively. 3 belongs to the boys, the girls, and 5 belongs to the boys, because I said the first ratio belongs to the first item. Or first person. Boys we have, and then we have girls here. So the ratio of girls is the first ratio, 3 to 5, boys to girls. And then the total, we have 1,800 pupils. So the question is asking, how many more boys than girls are in that school? So there are 2 ways we can do. The first thing, this is the total number of pupils. If this is the total number of pupils, the ratio of this total number of pupils is the total ratio now. So the total ratio here is 3 plus 5, which is equals to 8. This is the total ratio now. This is the total ratio. So since this is the total ratio, the total ratio is equal to the total number of pupils. So now they're asking how many more boys than girls. So what we do now, you say if the total ratio is equal to the total number of pupils, what about girls? You get 3. Then you put it somewhere. Then you say if this total is equal to this, what about boys? 5. You put it somewhere. How many more? Then you subtract. That's one way we can do. In easy way now, so we say 8, the ratio which is total ratio which is 8 is equals to 1,800 pupils. They say that now how many more. So if you are told how many more in short way, what do you do to get the more? You get the ratio of more, you subtract the 2 ratios now in simple way. So you say 5 minus 3, which is equal to 2. This is the more now. The boys are 2 more than girls. So you're told how many more. So to get the ratio of more, you subtract it, or less if you are told, you subtract the 2 ratios. So you say 5 minus 3 is 2. If total ratio is equal to total number of pupils, what about the more, which is 2 now? Cross multiply. So you say 2 multiplied by 1,800 all over 8 by 2,1 by 2,4 by 2,2 by 2,900 by 2,1 by 2,45 0, which is equals to 450. So there are 450 more boys than girls. That's how we do. I'm repeating. The first ratio belongs to the girls because inia was jana kwa sababu imetangulia. So 3 to 5. Total 1,800. So the total, to get the total ratio now, what do? You add the 2 ratios. The 2 ratios is 3 plus 5 is 8. That is the total ratio now. So the total ratio, which is 8, is equal to total number of pupils. What about, now they said how many more? If they will have asked boys, what about the 5? If they will have asked the girls, what about the 3? But they said how many more boys than girls are there. What do? In short form, you subtract the 2 ratios now. So you say 5 minus 3 is 2. So cross multiply. So 2 times 1,800. Even if they say how many less boys than are there, the same way, what you do is subtract the 2 ratios to get the less. If they say more, you subtract the 2 ratios to get the ratio of more. So what about 2? Cross multiply, you will get 450. That's how we solve. Another one. You are told Arjane. You are told Anjane has sheep. Anjane has sheep, 2 goats. In the ratio, in goat, in the ratio 3 to 4. In the ratio 3 to 4, comma, cows to goats, cows to goats. Cows to goats in the ratio of 5 to 1. In the ratio of 5 to 1. In the ratio of 5 to 1. If she has 20 goats, if she has 20 goats, if she has 20 goats, then you are told how many animals are there altogether. How many animals are there altogether? How many animals are there altogether? How many animals are there altogether? Now, this one is different now. It's a bit technical. So we have two ratios here. So, and it's very common in examination. So you are told, and Jane had sheep to goats in the ratio of 3 to 4. So we have sheep to goats in the ratio of 3 to 4. I say the first ratio belongs to the first item. Then we have cows to goats. Then we have cows to goats in the ratio of 5 to 1. 5, first thing is cow, 5. Then you are told how many animals are there altogether. Very common in examination. You have two ratios, but it's very simple when you understand. So here, the first thing you check the item that has repeated itself, or the animals that has repeated itself. Here we have sheep, here we have goat, here we have cow, and here we have goat. So there is one thing that has repeated itself, goat. So you check that first. So since goat has repeated itself, what do? You take the ratio of goat of goat of this side, you multiply it to the other side ratio. You take the ratio of this side goats, you multiply it to this side, this ratio. So what we do now, we put it in bracket. So we say now, since goat has repeated itself, the ratio of goat here is 4. You multiply it by here. The ratio of goat here is 1. You multiply it by this bracket. That's what we do. They interchange. The ratio of this side, you multiply it to this side. The ratio of this side of goat, you multiply it to the other side. That's how we do. So let us now remove the bracket now. So we have now sheep, which is to goats. So sheep now, 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 4 is 4. Cow to goat. 4 times this is 20. 4 times 1 is 4. Why was I doing this? Why am I doing multiplying? Why am I interchanging the ratios? Because I want to get 1 goat. The ratio of 1 goat. Since they are 2, I want to get 1, 2, so that they become equal, so that I ignore 1. Now look here. Sheep 3, goat 4, cow 20, goat 4. That's what I wanted. I wanted them to be the same, so that I ignore 1. So once they are same now, you ignore 1. So you come up with a new ratio now. So we have sheep to goat to cow. That's what we do now. Because that's why I wanted to get the same ratio, so that I take 1. So now sheep 3, goat 4, cow 20. That's what we do. Then you are told if she has 20 goats. So we have goats 20. 20 goats. If she has 20 goats. So now they're asking the total number of animals now. We have 20 goats, and we know the ratio of goats now. We use now the ratio of goats to get the total. So the ratio of goats, which is 4, is equal to goats, which are 20 goats. They're asking total. When they ask the total now, the total animals are now. You add all of them. So you say 3 plus 4 plus 20 now. So 3 plus 4, 7. 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 20, that is 27. What about 27? Cross multiply. So you say 27 times 20 over 4. So by 4, 1, by 4, 5. By 4, 5. So let us multiply now. 27 times 5 35, 5 carry 3, 10 plus 3, 13. So you will get 135 animals. 135 animals. That's how we get 135 animals. It's very simple when you understand. So it's 135 animals, total number of animals. If they will have asked the sheep, if 4 is equal to 20, what about 3? If they will have said how many more sheep than goats are there, how many more sheep than cows are there, we subtract to get the more. 20 minus what about 17? But they're asking the total number of animals. I'm repeating now. Johnny had sheep to goats in the ratio of 4 to 3 to 4. Sheep to goat 3 to 4. In cows to goats in the ratio of 5 to 1. Now I said when you see two ratios in a question, there is one thing that will repeat itself. One item or one animal or one person will repeat itself. Sheep, goats, goats. So the goat has repeated itself now. So what do you do? The ratio of this side of the goats, you multiply to the other against the other side's ratio. And the ratio of this side, you multiply it against the other side. So that we get one goat. So we say now the goat here is 4 multiplied by 4. You multiply it against the other ratio. The goat here, the ratio is 1. You multiply it to this side now. So that we get the same. So sheep, 1 times 3, 3. Goat, 1 times 4, 4. Cow, 5 times 4, 20. 1 times 4, 4. That's why I wanted to get this 4, 4. The goats are the same. So I get now a new ratio, you know 1. So you say sheep 3, goat 4, cow 20. Then goes the other one. This one we ignore because we only want 1 goat. Now this one we ignore because they are same. So now we have the new ratio, we have 3 to 4 to 20. And we are told there are 20 goats. The number of goats are 20 here. So what do we get? They're asking the total animals. So if the ratio of 4 is equals to the number of goats we are given, which are 20, what about the total ratio? 27. So when you add this, you get 27. What about 27? The total ratio, cross multiply. 27 times 20 divided by 4, by 4 1, by 4 5. 27 times 5, you will get 135 animals. That's how we get. There's another question. A sum of money was shared. A sum of money was shared. A sum of money was shared. A sum of money was shared between Waweru and Wanjiku. Between Waweru and Wanjiku. And Wanjiku. Between Waweru and Wanjiku. Between Waweru and Wanjiku in the ratio of 5 to 9. In the ratio of 5 to 9. In the ratio of 5 to 9. Then you are asked if Wanjiku got 200 more than Waweru. If Wanjiku got shillings 200 more than Waweru. More than Waweru. Then you are told how much did Waweru get? 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 It's also another very examinable question. This one and the other one are common in examination. The sum of money was shared between Waweru and Wanjiku. There are two people here. In the ratio of 5 to 9. 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 5 belongs to Waweru. 9 belongs to Wanjiku. So we have here Wanjiku, we have Waweru. Waweru and we have Wanjiku. We have Wanjiku and Waweru. So the ratio of Waweru is 5. Kwa nini imetangulia? Na this one is 9. Now, you are told if Wanjiku got shillings 200 more than Waweru, you are not told. Get the difference. The key word here is more. When you hear more or less, the formula is the same way we do. And this question is saying more. You might meet another question saying Waweru got shillings 200 less than. So the same way I will be doing is the same way you will do also when you see less. You are told now if Wanjiku got shillings 200 more, you are not told Wanjiku got shillings 200. If they will have said Wanjiku got shillings 200, question will have been very simple. Will have said Wanjiku, which is 9, is equals to 200. What about Waweru 5? But now they said he got shillings 200 more. 200 more. The keyword there is more or less whenever you are given. Now, what do we do? To get this more, I said earlier, we don't have the ratio of this more, this amount. To get it, I said earlier, you subtract the two ratios to get the ratio of these 200 more. But if they would have said when Jiku got 200, that one is very easy. You say 9 is equals to this. What about 5? Or if they will have asked the total, you say if 9 is equals to this, what about 14? But now they say the more. When to get this more, the ratio of this more, you say or less, you say 9 minus 5, you will get 4. That's the ratio of more. So you say now, if 4, more, is equal to shillings 200, that's what the more. They're asking now, they said how much did Waweru get? What about Waweru? What about Waweru? 5. Cross multiply. So we say now 5 multiplied by 200, shillings 200, over 4 by 4, 1 by 4, 5, 0. So multiply now. When you multiply, you will get shillings 250. You will get shillings 250. And the other one is 200 shillings, 200 more. The other one will be 450. So this one is shillings 250. I'm repeating. You are told there are two people here. We have Waweru and Wanjiku. Waweru, the ratio of Waweru is 5, and the ratio of Wanjiku is 9. You are told Wanjiku got shillings 200 more than Waweru. They are asking now the amount Waweru got. So to get the first thing you do, you must get the ratio of these 200 more. If they say less, the same way. So to get it, you subtract the two ratios. 9 minus 5 is 4. This is the more or the less. So if this 4 is equal to the more, which is 200, what about Waweru, which is 5? Cross multiply. 5 times 200 over 4, you will get shillings 250. Shillings 250. Shillings. So for the ratio, we shall be doing some other questions tomorrow. Tomorrow we shall start decreasing ratio and increasing ratio, and it's very common in examination on this topic. So for today, those 2, 3 questions, 4 questions are very important. We shall stop it there. Thank you very much.